Friends, Greg, Newmaster, coming at you again with another action figure review. If you like the video, please like and subscribe and help me build my channel. But if you don't, then don't, and it's okay. I love you anyhow. So today I have Star Wars The Vintage Collection Ahsoka Tano from Corvus. This is the first live action Ahsoka figure. Because they've made a couple so far. We have the Black Series version from the Clone Wars, which was translated into the Vintage Collection, but it was just a repaint. And then we had the Clone Wars most recent figure, the one from the end of the Clone Wars where Ahsoka duels Darth Maul, and that figure is phenomenal. I think that's so far my favorite Ahsoka figure. But now we have one in the likeness of Rosario Dawson. The other two were more representative of the Ashley Eckstein character. So it's exciting to get Rosario Dawson. It's exciting to get these figures because it seems like they've been trying to, I don't want to say push, but really have a standout female Star Wars character besides Princess Leia. And they tried to do that with Rey, but the sequel trilogies, it was a mess. And a lot of people were unhappy about the unevenness of it, myself included. I was really on board with The Force Awakens, but then they just... The Last Jedi killed it for me. It was so heartbreaking for me to watch that movie. And then The Rise of Skywalker was just a rebuild. So everything that they were trying to do with Rey was squandered, but lo and behold, we got a live-action Ahsoka in the Mandalorian series, and I don't know about you guys, the Mandalorian, the Book of Boba Fett, the Mandoverse has been the savior of Star Wars to me, and I love what Favreau and Filoni have done. They really love the lore and the mythology. They're not playing fast and loose with it, it seems, and it's just very exciting. And it was a step in the right direction, and I'm very happy and thankful with the content and the shows that have been put out. I'm very curious, what they're going to do with movies moving forward, because Star Wars movies was always such an important, big event, and now that the Skywalker saga is done, now it's curious what they're gonna do next. So I love the shows, don't get me wrong. So pumped for Obi-Wan. It's gonna be awesome. I'm an OG trilogy guy. That's what I grew up on. That's what I love. I love Luke Skywalker. I love Jedis. This anti-Jedi deconstructionist sort of mentality that they're trying to do. I hate that. It's why can't the good guys just be good and the bad guys be bad? That's what we go to, these escapist fantasy films for. We don't always want a complex, you got to feel bad for the bad guy and you got to hate the good guy because he's flawed. Sometimes people can just be really good and be interesting, and sometimes they can be really bad and be interesting, and they don't have to be redeemable all the time, narratively speaking. That being said, Ahsoka and Mando seem to be the torchbearers of Star Wars moving forward. And I'm excited about that. I mean, I would love to see Luke Skywalker and the original trilogy characters come back. Honestly, at this point, I love what they did with the most recent CGI Luke Skywalker. That was really awesome, and it was phenomenal. But honestly, to me, cast Sebastian Stan as Luke Skywalker. He looks just like Mark Hamill. He's a good actor. He's proven himself. I know he can pull off Luke, and he looks great. And he's done action films as the Falcon. So I just think they should recast the original trilogy characters, and we don't have to deal with this sort of, it's like we're accepting the CGI. It's okay, well, it looks great for CGI, but there's just that small spider sense inside your soul that says it's just quite not right, and I don't think it's ever going to be perfect enough, but I love what they've done. But I would love to see Luke, and I would love to see them do all the expanded universe stuff, which is what a lot of people wanted all along because those characters were amazing. So, that being said, it seems like they're trying to do as much of that as they can with Ahsoka, and I love the Rebels characters, so I'm excited for the Rebels characters. I can't wait to see Ezra. I can't wait to see Sabine and Hera and Chopper. I think Chopper is my favorite droid. He's just so funny and so cool. He's like R2D2's kid brother or something like that. He's just a really fun droid. I know they have no relation, but anyhow, besides being astromech droids. So on to the figure. Enough of me babbling. So excited to have Ahsoka. So excited to have Rosario Dawson, who is a phenomenal actress. She's just terrific, and it's so great to see her step into this role in live action. Ashley Eckstein was awesome, and she'll always have a soft spot in my heart from watching the Clone Wars, but Rosario Dawson, come on, can't go wrong with her. So let's do this figure. This is from her first appearance in live action, Ahsoka Tano Corvus. This is truly an iconic figure. I feel bad opening it up, but I'm going to preserve the card. I just cut the pill so I can pull it out, but there, nice image, nice card image. My card was really nice when it came in the mail. I got mine from Canada early, and this is VC 222. We got Bib Fortuna, Ahsoka, Bo-Katan, Yoda, Queel, Fennec Shan. I'm going to do a review on her. The Death Watch Mandalorian, have not gotten him yet. And the Clone Troopers. So let's bust this baby open and take a look at the adult, wise, and grizzled version of Ahsoka Tano. So I was very curious about what it was going to be like with her pants and the articulation. And so it looks like I kind of wish, from what I've seen, let me get that in focus. So, all right, let's look at the sculpt first. Her face looks amazing. She just looks great. So let's compare her to the Clone Wars version. And obviously, there's some notable differences between Clone Wars and live action. Rosario Dawson has a much thicker frame. She's like a thicker woman, like muscular and curvy, and which I think is fantastic. The animated version's smaller and girlier, younger, which makes sense, sort of like, as girls are growing up, they have that string bean body, and then when they become women, they get thicker and curvier. So that's sort of evocative of the Clone Wars Ahsoka, because she was still young, and now this is a grown woman, Rosario Dawson. And you can see obvious differences in the face, even the coloring. This is like a grayish blue. This is a brighter blue on the tiara or the headdress. I don't remember what it's called. Correct me, fellow nerds out there. But I mean, it looks fantastic. I mean, these 3 3¾ inch figures, just like the fact that they can make them look so good now with the level paint detail and just the sculpt is amazing. Like, look at that. They even have her back correct, like her shoulders and her back muscles. It looks just like it did on the show. They got her figure, her form, all of it down real nice. Let's see if the height difference. So there is, the height is exactly the same. So that's good. They didn't scale her up or down. And articulation, nice with the head. I'm sure we got the double. See, we got, oh, yeah. So we got the double ball joint peg on there, as you guys can see. Very nice. Oh, and shoulders go up real far. So that's nice. Let's see the elbow bend. Really nice elbow bend. The other thing about this Ahsoka figure is that she's so skinny, it felt really frail. This one feels like you could break it easier. The Rosario Dawson has a little bit more thickness to it, so it's not going to break. We got elbow spin. We got no just no articulation in the wrists, so there's no hinges because her arms and wrists are so small. They typically do that for girls, so just rotation, but it's tilted down in a little bit, in a little way, because that's how she likes to hold her lightsabers. So the big question is, do we have any torso? It just seems like there's rotation, but I don't... Yeah, there's a ball joint, but it's not much. Let's see. So the big question is the hips. They have significantly improved the hips lately. They're going like G.I. Joe style, which I love. It's like that T-joint, and we got it there. So it's just like the G.I. Joes. We got the T-joint, none of the weird hip joints that they always had. I hated that. I hated when they would do that. So we got the T-joint in the hips. And then we got a thigh cut up top. So she's got her MC Hammer pants on. This is my only critique. They could have done this soft goods like they did with Darth Vader. And I think I would have preferred that. They would have done like soft goods and just used these legs on this Ahsoka and done like soft goods over this. I think I would have liked that better. But let's see. Some really nice kick. And... so that's how it goes. Oh, wow. That articulation is incredible. Look at that knee bend. That's more than 90 degrees. So that's really awesome. Wow. So she could get a really high knee there. And it's these Dragon Ball Z pants, you know. It's the MC Hammer pants. They're just so baggy. It's kind of weird on an action figure. But this isn't too bad. This actually looks really cool. And wow, look at how... That's as good as a double jointed knee, which is awesome. I'm really pleased by this. This is really good articulation. So we got the ankle up and down, and we have pivot. So she is stacked with articulation. Awesome, awesome. Another reason I really wanted this figure is to have the white lightsabers, honestly. I love how she has the white lightsabers. I'm pretty sure she took, I think what happened, she got the Night Sisters or one of the Inquisitors' lightsabers and purified the dark side out of the crystal, and that's how she got the white lightsabers. I think that happened on Rebels, but it's been a while since I've watched it, so correct me if I'm wrong, but these look great. Oh, it's so exciting to have these. These look beautiful. Nice, just clear plastic, and you can see the silver's painted over. The entire piece is clear, and it's painted silver over. A little bit of curve in the handle. I don't know why they did that. I don't like the curve-handled lightsabers. That's just my opinion, like Count Dooku's. I just think that's weird for gripping purposes, but yeah. So we'll hold that out, and even, you know, kind of on camera right now, it's giving off a blue tint, even though it's clear, but beautiful, very stunning, gorgeous figure. So there she is compared to the Clone Wars with her blue lightsabers, and I also have the original green lightsabers from the Clone Wars. This is my least favorite head sculpt. It just doesn't look right. This is Black Series version, and this is essentially when she's a little girl. So amazing figure, guys. I mean, just look at the level of detail on her. I guess it's like a tunic or little belt lapels. I don't even know what to call that. It just looks great. These little ropes and chains and stuff hanging off. Very Japanese, very samurai looking. So she is sort of like a Ronin, you know, a soldier without a master. So awesome figure, highly recommended. I got mine from Canada for Canadian prices, so it was like, I don't know, $5 more. cmdstore.com. If you like the video, guys, please like and subscribe. There's going to be more to come. I still got to do some Thundercats, and I got Fennec Shand up next. So God bless you all, and peace.